Good morning all. In this video we'll see how to execute bubble sort program. Okay. First I'll explain you how bubble sort works and then I'll show you the program for that. Okay. This is the question you get. Develop an algorithm. Implement and execute a C program that treats n integer numbers. Arrange them in ascending order using bubble sort. Okay. See, suppose that this is the array you have. Okay. See, you have got totally 10 numbers here. These are the integers. They are not in order. We want the uh, uh, output to be an array in ascending order. Okay, how bubble sort works is, first it will always compare the numbers with the adjacent number. Okay, it will keep on comparing. For example, here you have 3, it will compare with 2. Is this the highest? Yes. So highest will be moved here, 3. Then it will 3 and 9 will be compared. Then 9 is the highest, it will not do anything. Then 9 and 6 will be compared. So 9 is the highest, 9 will be moved here, 6 will be moved here. Okay, then 9 and 7. So like that. So when you do one iteration, the biggest number will come at the end. Okay, so I have shown here 15. 15 will be at the end. Okay, this is for one iteration. So you need to iterate like this till all numbers are sorted. So in second iteration again it will check for the second highest number. Okay, so this time 9 will be here. Okay, in the next iteration it won't check for the whole array because these two are already in position. It will the array will become short every time for checking. Okay, so it will check only this part of the array again. So it will keep on reducing, and once everything is sorted, your program will exit. Okay, this is how it works. It looks like a bubble, right? Exchanging between the adjacent positions. So it looks like a bubble comparison and moving. So that's why it's called as bubble sort. Okay, this is the algorithm for that. First you read elements n, a of n. Okay, this is an array. So n means you should give initially how many numbers you want to sort. It may be 5 numbers or 10 integers. So you should give n as that number. Okay, 5 or 10, whatever. Then step 2, start at index 0. From 0th element, compare the element with the next one. Okay, so like this, compare a of 0 with a of 1, 0th element with first, and swap only if a of 0 is greater, then swap those two, exchange those two. So similarly you'll compare a of 1 with a of 2 and swap if a of 1 is greater than a of 2. Okay, repeat this process n minus 1 times. Again you will repeat this process till all elements are sorted properly. Okay, now we'll see the program for that. See, this is the program that we have. See here, in hash include stdio.h. Okay, then int main. Your execution will start here from main. Int array of 100. See, 100 means that's the maximum number of elements that you can sort in this program. You can change this to shorter number as well, and you can change the name as well here. Array is not a keyword. You can use whatever you want here. Okay, then these are the variables, temporary variables. You want one number n to store how many integers you want to store, say 5 or 10. Then I, j, swap, these are all for, you need this for swapping and calculation purpose. Okay, I, j and swap. Printf, enter the number of elements. For example, I'll input as 5. Okay, scanf percentage at the address of n. So n will contain 5. This is 100 means the maximum the program can execute. So we are only working on 5 integers. So n is 5. Then printf, enter 5 integers. Okay, so for reading you need to read 5 times, right, for all the 5 elements. So I'm using a for loop here. For I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Then scanf percentage d at the address of array of a of I. Here's, see, first time when it executes, array of 0 will be the first number. Second time it will be, I will be 1, so array of 1 will be your second number. So array of fourth will be your fifth number, right? Then you need two for loops. See this, what so you can see here there are two for loops. Okay, the inner for loop is used for comparison and sorting. You need to repeat that up to n minus 1 times, right? So you need this outer for loop. Okay, for I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 1, I plus plus. Then for j is equal to 0, j less than n minus I minus 1, j plus plus. Okay, if array of j is greater than array of j plus 1, swap. See, what we are doing is array of j and array of j plus 1 will be interchanged. For that we need another temporary variable. Array of j will be stored to swap, then in place of j will bring j plus 1, Then for j plus 1, I'll bring from the swap, okay, and place it here. So that's how we exchange. This you need three variables like this, okay. Then after exchanging, so see, this is known as nested for loop, a for loop inside the for loop, okay. So this is how bubble sort works. Once you have sorted everything, you'll exit out of the for loop, then it will be printed. Print a printf sorted list in ascending order. Then for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Printf array of I. So all the five numbers will be printed here in sorted order. See, one thing you need to understand is that here we are not using two different arrays. Okay, in the same array itself, we are just interchanging the elements so that finally it will be in ascending order. Okay, we are not storing the result in a separate array. In the same array where you read the inputs, in the same array we just exchange and we give that output. Okay, see, I'll run and show you this. It will ask you initially enter the number of elements, so the scanf percentage d, right? Now I'll give 5. So okay, once I give 5, it will ask me to enter all the 5 elements, enter 5 integers. So I'll enter integers like this. Okay, then sorted list in ascending order, 1 2 3 4 5. So this it has arranged in ascending order. I hope you have understood this program. Do share this with your friends and let me know in your comment section. Okay, thank you.